seventh straight, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So James Madison's offense will have the first possession of the game. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
They'll try the run. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Lowers those pads. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over first and second.
On the move. Can't get him to the ground. Let's talk about App State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it
breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Mountaineers are on the move. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. He stops him at the 31, but not before he picks up 10 yards on the play.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the...
Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get it.
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, James Madison. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Offense in a bunch formation.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Fighting off the defender. Just shedding tackles.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Guys, let's chat about App State. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Oh, he got loose. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, App State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Under fire. Slips away. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. The Dukes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. This drive has been sharp. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now 1st and 10 from the 42. Got a man, it's Sanchez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The play action fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, they'll mark it at the 33. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Quarterback making checks. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting to the ball and DBs not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going.
Turning it on. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Dukes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dukes! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Figlin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Memphis. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The sure hands, it's Roberts. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Swan. Dumps it off in the flats. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end now in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Dozier. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He breaks a tackle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The Mountaineers will keep this drive going.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Powers through the defender. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Mountaineers come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Swan. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Splits the uprights. I'll have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He's going to run it. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Barnett. On the run, still looking. Finds his tight end. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out to the right. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Barnett. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And the offense stays on the field with just a couple of tick-tocks left on the clock. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
What great execution by this offense. It looked like you were about to go into the half trailing. Now, with this answer, this scoring drive, you got the lead, you got the momentum, taking it into halftime. Nice job by this offense executing that last drive.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeport Stadium.
The Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Pulled and fired complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Not able to hook up near, incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And that is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Buying some time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught downfield. And the defense drags him down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. And the Dukes in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Alston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Dukes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Motion from the back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Keeps looking downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
And the Dukes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wants to throw again. Now he's going to break the pocket. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Bringing the heat. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. He'll do it himself on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Strowman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds space on the right. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Navy is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Joe Polino and Roger Staubach among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 4 to USF. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Dukes want to move quickly. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls it in. It's Kyle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Barnett. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football. No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Here on 3rd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. Shotgun snap on third down. Fires to the big fella. Corralled and forced out. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
I like the aggressive nature by this offense. Everything screams run. 1st down and goal. Gonna run the football? No. They don't run the football. They stay aggressive. But the quarterback doesn't get reckless. He gets outside of the pocket, makes a good decision, throws it away, and lives the fight on 2nd down.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Dukes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Give to the single back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the 1st down. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
It's caught. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback. Post back at the 35. The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Swan. Makes the grab, it's Roberts. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab, it's Roberts. There he goes. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Mountaineers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll cut the lead to 1, 28-27.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Release to the back. Got his man. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
The Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Let's go.
And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The Dukes have a 1st down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. With jet sweep pass. Runs through a tackle. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing court.
Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.